This is Vinyl Voices Radio. ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm John Newman.
Dusty from Jayhan.
All right, we are back. This is Vinyl Voices Radio. This is the fourth segment with Grifters Shills hanging out.
Rebecca and John.
Rebecca and John. It's going to be fun because, one thing we do during the show is we drink some beers from local breweries, but what we haven't done yet is had some good home brew. And home brewing, I preach this a lot on my other show. It's one of the greatest hobbies of mankind can ever have.
True.
Just being able to make beer, like when the apocalypse happens or something, when it all hits the fan, the world goes to whatever. Whoever's making the beer is what's going to recreate the world.
That's right. It goes back to being safer than water.
That's right. Beer has saved us.
That's right.
Over many eons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. And, it just tastes good.
It's really good. Yeah.
It's fun.
Improves mood.
Good
Improves
for you.
mood. I mean, it's a social lubricant. It brings people together.
Yeah.
It creates community.
It sounds like extra lyrics for why I drink.
Creates good group events,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes. So, Rebecca, tell us about this beer we're about to drink.
Yeah, this is a schwarzbier. This is a recipe that we put together a few years ago. There's a competition up in Portland, Oregon that is geared toward just getting more females out into the brewing realm, because this is definitely a male-dominated industry. And so we started looking at this competition, and I put this recipe together. I love the traditional German styles of beer. That's my favorite. And so we decided,
it's foamy.
like, the Schwarzbier is kind of my favorite style, just in general. So I wanted to make one that represented what I like in a beer. And I feel like this one nails it. This is the third year that we've made it. Thank you. And
Thank you.
I feel like this is probably the best batch that we've had come out. So fingers crossed that it does well in competition this year. It just got submitted up there this week, so we will see how it goes.
So this is the way she is. She's like, I want to, learn to brew a beer. Let's brew a German lager and enter it in like a premier competition.
In Portland, Oregon, right? It's like craft beer capital of the world. But yeah. It got honorable mention last year, so we'll see how it does.
That's very honorable.
Yes.
Actually, to mention. No, that is actually incredible because lagers aren't the easiest thing to make.
Right.
They're very time consuming. You have to do, there's just a lot of work involved in making a really clean, delicious lager. So cheers.
Cheers.
All that build-up.
No, that's right. Better be good.
All this that. And you guys behind the,
Cheers production.
I don't know how those gulps got back there.
I know, somehow.
Weird.
The magic of television.
That's right.
Editing and whatnot.
Technology.
That is delicious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's really good. And
Good and clean.
well, it's also like when you start hitting, you just get nerdy about beer a little bit, but like carbonation levels and all that stuff. And
I'm real picky about carbonation. Like,
Yeah.
that is my thing. So
She can tell the difference between 2.6 and 2.7 volumes. She can tell the difference.
yeah, it's my it's my obsession. It's the carbonation.
Yeah.
As carbonation is equivalent to what part of the songwriting?
Brain. That's your hook. 100%. That's your hook. That's what sticks with you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what gets stuck in your head.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, that's what you're aiming for, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What song are we going to hear now?
We're going to listen to Unravel, which is on the album.
It's vinyl only, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on the vinyl
So
only.
we just recorded just for the vinyl.
Right.
There's a few songs on the vinyl that aren't on digital.
Yeah. Can we talk about this album?
Yeah.
certainly.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Slight bit of nepotism. But it is really nice. Let me get this cam.
Alan is still. Yeah, our buddy Dan Torres, who has done art for other local bands in the Houston area.
So that was a little bit of a brewery experience.
He
Yeah, a
does.
little bit.
Yeah,
That's right.
Double in the deep.
Dealt with down in Galveston. Yeah.
Yep.
Which is also related to you.
Like they're next. Yeah.
The circles are small.
I know. Circles are small.
But yeah, Dan, he did all the art for this album, and we released it on digital last year, and the CDs are they're this big. But when we finally got these vinyl in our hand a couple weeks ago, to see his art like full size that was what he designed it for originally, and he has just got the talent. The day he came over and opened his laptop and he said, "What do y'all think about this?" And I was like, "That's the most incredible thing I've ever seen." I would have never thought of it at all, but it really matched the vibe of the album, the DIY ethic,
Right.
the kind of like the cart's not quite right. Like that's basically my whole life. Like you just really nailed it.
And he went thrift store shopping and found everything that's in that photo, and basically just little trinkets that kind of represent themes and little elements in a lot of the lyrics and the songs. And I love what he put together. I when we saw it, I'm like, yeah, he nailed it. That was perfect. It's exactly what it should be.
I mean, I love it too, but biased,
But, well, I mean, I think we all are.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that guy.
Yeah.
One day at the pub, drinking betas, he popped in and we're just hanging out and talking. And I was working on a design for Texas Equisearch for a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I was doing some stuff with them. And I'm like, "What do you think, Dan?" He's like, this. I'm like, "We're done."
Yeah.
And I mean, it was like
got an
that.
eye.
Just his eye, just put it right on it. And,
Yeah.
and that's the shirts that we made for him.
Yeah, he's got that talent.
Yeah.
And he's always out at shows. I mean, he's always up. And when he's out at shows, he's out. He's up there. Like,
Yeah.
it's big bands, small bands, local bands. Like he's out.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, I think we listen to Unravel and then come back and see what.
And unravel.
Yes, exactly. This guy.
That's right. Clever.
It's the Schwarzbier.
That's it.
Wait, what do you call this Schwarzbier?
It's Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet.
Use the shirts.
Times for regretting, and times that you reveal, they look a lot less different as I catch up to my years. You can take it running, or take it on the chin, but those hits will keep on coming, time and time again. The good times go with heartache, and nobody hung the moon. Some habits are too hard to shake, and the dogs go too soon. There'll be harder roads to travel before this drives through, but I'll watch it all unravel right next to you, right next to you. Plans don't deliver, and some nights run too long. There's a face that ain't familiar, and all the fight is gone. It ain't worth the trouble, there ain't no stopping change. But when it all falls to rubble, a few things stay the same. The good times go with heartache, and nobody hung the moon. Some habits are too hard to shake, and the dogs go too soon. There'll be hard roads to travel before this drives through, and I'll watch it all unravel right next to you, right next to you. It's the lines that lie between. It's the story of the scar, and every turn you've taken that makes you who you are. No guarantees tomorrow, so why not see it through? 'Cause that future's gonna follow no matter what you do. goodbyes come too soon. There'll be harder roads to travel before this drive is through, and I'll watch it all unravel right next to you. The good times go with heartache, and nobody on the moon. Some habits you ain't gonna break, and good dogs go too soon. There'll be harder roads to travel before this drive is through, and I'll watch it all unravel with an unobstructed view right next to you.
Man, that was like a good little guitar solo in that one.
Oh, yeah. It's our first to kind of like, let's just let a guitar solo
just let
range
it
out.
go.
Like, we've never done a song like that. We've had solos, obviously, but like half the song is a guitar solo. And
Yeah, most of our songs are like 2.5 minutes. That's pretty standard. And this one is much longer than that, and it's mostly guitar solo.
Sometimes you feel the guitar, you just let it
was
play,
right.
man. Let it play itself.
Yeah.
it's funny, kind of develop playing it live, like, because, Ride Next to You is like the end of the last chorus, and like it's a driving song. It's a life. There's a lot to the song, but like the thing is like, let's go. And so like the last thing you want to do when your last chorus ends is let's go, let's end the song. Like, nah.
No,
Let's,
let's
so
go.
we played the guitar solo for a while, and then it got long.
The sun's still setting.
Plays
Yeah.
out to the horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cops hadn't caught us yet.
That's right.
Exactly.
You can see it's a long one.
Yeah, that song, we hadn't intended to put that on the album. And what happened was when we decided we were going to do vinyl for this one, the original album was too long. And so what we were ending up with was basically 1.5 records. And so we decided we needed a D-side. And that was our newest one at the time, and we were still kind of working it out. So we decided go ahead and finish that one out, really, call it done. Found a couple of others that had kind of been sitting there for a while and made our D side of the record. And so that's how that ended up on the vinyl.
The irony is we had spent like basically the first half of 2023 recording and just working ourselves to the bone. And when we were done with this album, we're like, great, I put all the microphones away, pulled up all the chords, and then we decided to record another song. It's like, get them all back out.
Here we go.
Whose job was that?
Yeah.
Absolutely that
That's
one.
why it was like, get them all back out, all back out.
But I mean, it was like kismet. I mean, because it's the last track on the album, and it really is that kind of like you said, that drive-off song to whatever's
Yeah.
next. But also, it's kind of like really that, like, whatever's going to unravel, I'll watch it with you. Let's, go kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just that same feel that we've been talking about all night.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that was inspired by a couple of things, and one of which was our close friends, Sam and Kim, had lost their dog, and that's like a thing that rips my heart out. And shortly after, we lost one of our cats, and then we lost one of our dogs, and so it's like the dead pet song.
it's like a lyric, it's a line in the song.
Yeah, and that was the first line that came, but I was just thinking about that and thinking about, man, life sucks sometimes, I'm like, what's the damn point of this? Why keep going when you know that it just gets worse? But like the whole point is because of all the love parts, and the relationships, and that keeps you going through those hard parts. And that's really what that song is. It's kind of looking at yourself like, yeah, this is hard. It's hard. It's life. It's hard.
Yeah.
And we're gonna just do it together and figure it out.
And long guitar solo.
And long guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that, you can sit there. You can. Sometimes I've been on stage. I'll just be honest. Like I'm crying on stage playing the guitar solo. No one can tell. It's sweat. It's tears.
Yeah,
No one
yeah,
knows. And I'm like, it's my private. Y'all can't see me up here.
Sorry, you're hidden on stage.
hitting the internal, notes. Yeah,
It's all coming out.
yeah, but I don't know. It's when you can really write emotion, all right, and you guys do that well. Jesse's talked about, just throughout the whole show is like how you guys write about like connections and then like together and all that. But I don't know, that song is like I said, it's one of those where it just throws me off at times. But I forgot what I was saying. Connections. But
Yeah.
This is segment 4. This is segment 4. This is how it goes.
I feel like when we finished that one, it was like, okay, we're really, really done with this record.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was, that the kind of whatever happened with not having the right length, was to our benefit
I
as
think so,
listeners, because, it really just is that song that really ties it all together.
Yeah, I feel like it does too.
Good. Yeah. I'm ready for some more guitar solo.
Yes. We're going to listen to Grifters and Shills live music. And in the new studio space. We got like a new configuration for.
Well, every week we try to add something new, do something different. And last week Jason really went all out and added like this whole area and just some more things and made the studio look even better.
Yeah.
So
That's fantastic.
It's wonderful.
it's going to make you want to perform.
I feel that right now.
Is what it is. All right. Well, once again, I appreciate you coming and hanging out, man.
Thanks for having us.
It's always fun seeing you guys. And the few times that we have ran into each other at shows, it's always like, it's exciting.
It is.
So,
Well, we appreciate y'all. I mean, John, you've supported live music in this city forever, and Jesse, you as well. And we appreciate what y'all do for live music, and not just for us, for everybody. It's everybody plays a part.
Yeah, like we said, it's our privilege. I mean, like to be able to chop it up with creatives like you guys is like, we're living the dream.
yeah. Well, on top of that, we have the best bands coming out from anywhere else from Texas. I mean, we beat bands. I mean, I say there aren't good bands in Austin, Dallas, but very proud of what's coming out of Houston.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So, all right.
I love that.
Cheers.
Great.
Cheers.
Oh, I know. And excellent homebrew. Cheers.
Thank you.
Next time, bring 2 bottles.
You got it.
All right. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And again, go watch some live music and check these guys out. Grifters and Shills. Look them up. Put them in your playlist. Wake up on Sunday morning, and that's a good way to start your day.
Why I drink Sunday morning.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. So thanks again, Grifters and Shills.
Thank you all.
John Denman. I'm Jesse Sendejas. Jason Esparza. Kevin Murphy. DJ Muskratch. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Frank's, Kendall Tap, Push and Win. Also, we have a live performance from Grifters and Shills coming up, so stay tuned.